Walt was down in Anaheim almost every day. He would walk every inch of the construction site, barking orders. Move that gazebo. It's blocking the view of the castle. Can we make that lake bigger? Move the train wreck 50 feet. That tree's too close to the walkway. How about moving it? Never mind, it weighed 15 tons.
Walt was literally down there every day watching everything, but never distraught, never negative, just urging everybody on, exploring all the ways how to fix stuff.
Walt is interested in every blade of grass. He's interested in every leaf on a tree. He's interested in where everything is placed. There's not an attraction that Walt Disney isn't deeply involved in.
Disney's constant demands put the entire operation behind the 8 ball, as did his stubborn insistence to get Disneyland up and running in a hurry. 6 weeks from his announced opening date, panic was starting to set in. The entrance plaza was not yet landscaped. Main Street was unpaved. The castle, unfinished. The jungle cruise boats were moving, but the robotic animals had yet to be installed. As opening day approached, less than half of the planned attractions were ready to receive visitors, and members of the WED staff were lobbying to push back the opening. Walt was uninterested in the naysayers. He just kept pushing harder. The construction crew tripled in the final weeks to 2,500 men, many of whom were working 16 hours a day. Costs climbed to more than $17 million, more than 3 times the estimate made when construction began.
So many things were finished at the last minute. There was a plumber's strike in Orange County, which was settled about a day before Disneyland opened. So Walt had the choice of finishing the bathrooms or the drinking fountains. And of course, he chose the bathrooms.
People can buy Pepsi-Cola, Disney explained, but they can't pee in the street.
Well, the interesting thing about Walt, just before the park was getting ready to open, he was so excited, like a proud father. Look what he's got now. That was Walt at his best. His enthusiasm pursuing where he wanted to go, and everybody was just going to follow him right along.
The park was a bustle the day before the opening. ABC was setting its cameras and running rehearsals for the next day's broadcast, which was planned as the biggest and most ambitious live telecast ever. One work crew was frantically trying to dig out the 900-pound mechanical elephant that was sinking into the Jungle River. Another was adding lead weights to the front of the train engine to make sure it didn't tip backward. Painters were settling in for an all-nighter. Walt himself put on a mask and helped spray paint backdrops for the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea exhibit. He was still at Disneyland at 3 o'clock in the morning, walking the grounds, barking orders. "We need new murals for the trains. Get me an artist."